And the Canes will kick it away to start. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. So Miami's offense will have the football first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that?
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong that they can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
And the Hurricanes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run play action. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
How about this defense coming out the gates? First drive, getting to the quarterback. They wanted to affect the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. Already 2 sacks on this first drive.
To do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He'll pull it down and run. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. The Hurricanes line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. So the Miami Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll have their first possession. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Jacobs. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
Hey, man, this fullback is a weapon. Nice job catching the football and then turning upfield to go pick up that first down.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Brown wants to pass. He makes the catch. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Blasted as he lets it go.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Gonna look downfield again. Trying to get behind the defense. Catch and stride inside the 15. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Off play action on first down. Got his man on the right. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Makes the catch. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll go to the air on second and short. Grab near the marker, it's Traore. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. To the air on first down. It's complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Back to pass. Gonna try to get it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Looking to throw for it. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball and force the incompletion.
The Canes send out the punt unit. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Makes a catch at the 10. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sidelines. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll go to the ground. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. One more snap coming before halftime. The play action fake. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the...
Pulls it in on the right. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. And the Canes will boot it away to start the second half. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with him.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Brown will throw it. He's got an open man. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. Power football with the run. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Hurricanes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for a gap. It's Brooks. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Wants to throw on 3rd. Got him downfield. Turning it on. 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Canes.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for blockers. And the returner is stopped. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. From the gun to give, looking for room. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding onto the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Back to pass, it's Madsen. Here's a heat. some running room and move the chains. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Traore. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the one. Looking to throw. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, but the defense tackles him at the 3. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to fire on second down. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Trailing by a touchdown here in the 4th. They'll try to get it back with the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with a W.
Smashes ahead. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Looking for a crease, it's Brooks.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. Brown wants to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting that, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. The Canes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking to get it in. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain. In the postgame, if you start asking about the offensive struggles, the coach is probably going to say, let me tell you something, Mr. Television Announcer. They don't ask me how I won. They ask me if I won.
That is all that matters, Mr. Television Announcer, but I think you'd want to play better on offense. You want to score more points, but Reese, Jesse, I want to learn as I win. I don't want to learn as I lose.
And I know you're loving this one, David, because in today's era of modern college football, with all these spread offenses and up-tempo, we're used to seeing a ton of points. We're not used to seeing a lot of games like this. I wouldn't get used to seeing it, but for this team right here, they got to love the way that they played defense. They made the plays required to win. That's a happy group all around.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.